Sometimes a map starts as just a rough concept, and the actual planet tie-in comes much later in development, as was the case with the map that ended up being used for Hewett. I had an idea for a map that would be a city set atop a large stone plateau high above a raging sandstorm. I kept the idea simple. Attackers would start on one end of the structure and slowly make their way across to the defenders on the other side, with lowered infantry-only areas in the middle, perhaps gardens. On a whim, I ended up drawing in spiraling swirls outside of the superstructure, and later tried messing with them color-wise to stand out more, and later still adding water to the desert to better flesh out this look. Eventually, I ended up abandoning the sandstorms altogether, making the map a water world. Somewhere around this time, I became aware of Hewett from an Area 1 CIS From the Ground Up campaign, and started treating the map less as an abstraction and more as a specific planet, namely Hewett. I did go forward with the infantry-only areas, but went with a market look rather than a garden. But ultimately, even with these infantry-only areas, I felt the map was too straightforward and decided to bite the bullet and create ramps from the water level to the raised base, allowing entry into the ocean from 6 different points of the map and offering new flanking opportunities for both attackers and defenders, especially for hovering vehicles with indirect fire such as artillery or missiles. In theory, one can win a battle on this map by huddling strong infantry into the two lowered markets around the sensor capturables and hovering artillery sniping from the ocean. I think it's important to allow atypical strategies like this to potentially be viable from time to time, even if they are a bit weird and cheesy. As for Hewett itself, there isn't much known about it. Hewett only comes up in a story told by Adigalia and Qui-Gon Jinn about a banquet they attended where the Hewett senators served poisonous conchial pie, not knowing it was deadly to humans. This doesn't tell us much, but it does imply that Hewett would be somewhat alien and wouldn't have access to seafood, so a strange-looking water planet suits them well.